Hi, morning folks, this is Jason. Hope you're okay. This is my new channel that I'm going to be on, and hope you're going to get blessed. It's good to see you, and love to everybody out there. And most days I'll be posting on this channel, and if you want Bible teaching and stuff on theology or general apologetics, then come here. So I hope you're going to find this channel a blessing. Please pray for the work in Manchester. I'll tell you a lot about what's happening in the next few videos. So it's good to see you, and love to everybody out there. Okay, I just come before the Lord. Lord, I just confess my sin today and ask for your forgiveness, and just pray as we look at your word that you are blessed, Lord, in your name. Amen. Okay.
1 Samuel 20 verses 18 to 42. After this, Jonathan said, "Tomorrow is the new moon festival, and people will wonder where you are, because your place will be empty. By the day after tomorrow, everyone will think you've been gone a long time. Then go to the place where you hid before and stay beside Going Away Rock. I'll shoot 3 arrows at a target off to the side of the rock and send my servant to find the arrows. You'll know if it's safe to come out by what I tell him. If it is safe, I swear by the living God that I'll say, 'The arrows are on this side of you, pick them up.' But if it isn't safe, I'll say to the boy, 'The arrows are further away.' This will mean that the Lord wants you to leave and you must go. But he will always watch us to make sure that we keep the promise we made to each other." So David hid there in the field. During the new moon festival, Saul sat down to eat by the wall, just as he always did. Jonathan sat across from him, and Abner sat next to him. But David's place was empty. Saul didn't say anything that day because he was thinking, something must have happened to make David unfit to be at the festival. Yes, something must have happened. The day after the new moon festival, when David's place was still empty, Saul asked Jonathan, "Why hasn't that son of Jesse come to eat with us? He wasn't here yesterday, and he still isn't here today." Jonathan answered, "The reason David hasn't come to eat with you is that he begged me to let him go to Bethlehem. He said, 'Please let me go. My family is offering a sacrifice, and my brother told me I have to be there. Do me this favor and let me slip away to see my brothers.'" Saul was furious with Jonathan and yelled, "You're no son of mine, you traitor! I know you've chosen to be loyal to that son of Jesse. You should be ashamed of yourself, and your own mother should be ashamed that you were ever born. You'll never be safe, and your kingdom will be in danger as long as that son of Jesse is alive. Turn him over to me now. He deserves to die." "Why do you want to kill David?" Jonathan asked. "What has he done?" Saul threw his spear at Jonathan and tried to kill him. Then Jonathan was sure that his father really did want to kill David. Jonathan was angry that his father had insulted David so terribly. He got up, left the table, and didn't eat anything all that day. In the morning, Jonathan went out to the field to meet David. He took a servant boy along and told him, "When I shoot the arrows, you run and find them for me." The boy started running, and Jonathan shot an arrow so that it would go beyond him. When the boy got near the place where the arrow had landed, Jonathan shouted, "Isn't the arrow on past you?" Jonathan shouted to him again, "Hurry up, don't stop." The boy picked up the arrows and brought them back to Jonathan, but he had no idea about what was going on. Only Jonathan and David knew. Jonathan gave his weapons to the boy and told him, "Take these back to town." After the boy had gone, David got up from beside the mound and bowed very low 3 times. Then he and Jonathan kissed each other and cried. But David cried louder. Jonathan said, "Take care of yourself, and remember, we each have asked the Lord to watch and make sure that we and our descendants keep our promise forever." David left, and Jonathan went back to town.
I think what I get out of that is is Jonathan, really, how he was a real close friend, and it wasn't his kingdom that was more important to him, or his fame, or his power, but his friendship with David. And a true friend sticks closer than a brother. So the question is, are we true friends today? We think of when the Lord was going to the cross. You know, who was there with him when he was going to the cross? Judas abandoned him, turned on him. I think of the Apostle Paul when he said, Demas has forsaken me. In our churches, in our ministries, as we're serving alongside people, let's not abandon people, but stick by them and show them the faithfulness that Jonathan showed David. Those are my thoughts today. Hope that's been a blessing to you, and God bless.